Okay, well, I'm back at the facility. I think I know where my locker is this time. I have a pretty good idea. I saw a green one when I pulled in here, just down here. So let's have a look and see. This place looks a lot different than it did when I used to come here way back in the day. Alrighty, I'll just bet you. Oh yes, there it is, 32. Alright, there's my lock. Yep, Brinks. That's my lock. Okay. Shouldn't be up like that, really. I don't know why it's up like that, but let me see here now. I'll open it up and we'll just have a look. I haven't opened this up in nearly 2 years, and it's been moved, so I don't really know what it'll be like. I'll hang a lock on the thing here, so this is going to be an adventure for everyone. Alright, here we go now. Maybe a little stiff. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, yeah, it shifted things a bit, hey? It did shift things a little bit. Here we go now. My tools and stuff. That's to be inspected. That's to be inspected. Alrighty. Well, yeah, you can see I got it packed up pretty good. I'm going to have to come back here in the springtime, and I'm going to have to properly go through this. And yeah, all right. Well, we'll put these all here, these files and everything. We'll put them right here. This yeah. All right. Yeah, when I lost my house, this is where everything ended up. You can see a lamp up there. Yeah. Anyway, what all did I have in here now? Oh. Yeah. Well, anyway, here we go. What do we have in here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hacksaw blades. Lots of hacksaw blades. Alright, well, as you can see, a lot of stuff. There's old car parts. There's my vacuum cleaner back in there, my old Fairfax vacuum cleaner that I built out of 2 old Fairfax vacuum cleaners. There's the lamp that the shade up there goes to. Oh, what a mess, eh? There's my hand truck. It actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be, though. Things did definitely shift, but it's not that bad. I'm actually impressed, you know, because this thing's heavy, too. They had quite a job trying to, geez, all my tools are, they'd had quite a job moving this, I'm sure. This one would have been a challenge for them. Anyway, up there's the little saw blades. Jeez, coping saw blades, these are called. These little ones here are called coping saw blades. I had a workshop and a house and everything else that I lost because of, well, it was a combination of the greed of my landlord and it was a combination of the greed of my landlord and the housing market, and just a bunch of stuff came together all at once to create this situation. But anyway, I'll come back here. She's packed up full anyway. I'm sure that they didn't have an easy day of it when they moved this thing. So I'm impressed that it isn't far worse than it is, at least from what I can see so far. I'm really impressed with that. They did a pretty good job moving this. Gotta give them credit. I do. Anyway, let's close it up again. No point opening the other... Well, maybe I will open the other door, actually. Now that I've got that stuff situated, maybe I will. Is there anything over there I need? I don't really think there is. I don't really think there is. Alright. Let's close it up. Okay, now. Yeah, we gotta get it closed. They're not easy to open and close, these things. They're very touchy. Alright, here we go. It's closed on the top too. Good. Now we'll just... there we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So I know where it is now. I know where it is now, anyway. When she said number 18, because this is going to be number 18, it's number 32 now, because it's still got the number from the previous yard. When she said 18, I thought, well, that's a low number, so it's probably going to be close to the entrance. And when I pulled in here, I saw a green one here, and I thought, okay, that'll be it. And sure enough, it is it. Okay. And I didn't lock my keys inside of it, which was good, because if I had done that, I'd be stranded now. Anyway, this was one of the best friends I ever had in the world, a fellow by the name of Cliff Kelford. This was his scrapyard at one time. But he's passed on as in 2012 he passed on. And his grandson Chad ran it for a while. It was a racking yard. And then he got into this business. And I think he's doing fairly well at this, but he did run into a snag with the town anyway. These were all outside of Perth. Well, they were in Perth, but on the very outskirts, and within spitting distance of the town limits, and on a property that was a commercial property. But the town didn't like it, and I guess they raised hell over it and got an injunction against him, and so he had to move them all out here. And so this is no longer a racking yard. It's now a storage facility. But, you know, he's done a pretty good job anyway. I'm impressed with what he's done. I watched that lad grow up here. I knew him when he was just a little small kid. I remember when he was born. And I knew him when he was just a little child, little boy. And I watched him grow up. He's growing up to be a pretty good fella anyway, a pretty good man. And he's done all right. He works hard, and yes, he's had some help for sure that not everybody would have, but he's worked very hard, and even at that, he's earned everything that he has. And anyway, I think he's just a very fine person, that's all. I think very highly of him. Anyway, I'm glad to know where it is. I'm glad to have found it. That's a relief to have found it, I'll tell you. And, yeah, alrighty. That's it for now, anyway. We'll talk to y'all a little later. Maybe I'll video my exit here from the place. Yeah, might as well, eh? Alright, let's go. This truck just floats down the road. It's amazing. It's really fun to drive. It is. It's still old-fashioned enough that I enjoy driving it. But it's kind of an expensive proposition, I think, on gas, but it's actually not that bad for what it is, considering the height and weight of it, and the total lack of aerodynamics and so on, and the fact that it's got a V8 engine in it. It works pretty well. It doesn't actually do too badly gasoline-wise. So yeah. Anyway, let's go out here. Yeah. There's where the old shop was that burnt down over there. Yeah, there's the highway. We'll talk to you later.